CIF Northern.tv as we bring you live coverage of the Northern Section Basketball Championships from Acker Gym on the campus of Chico State University. It's time for the final game here on Friday, the first four games of a 10-game weekend here in Chico. It is the Gridley Bulldogs taking on the Central Valley Falcons in Boys Division IV Championships. I'm Jeff Kurtz alongside Ben Schneider, our producer tonight, Thomas Conroy. And our cameraman is Justin Barney. Ben, as we look at this game, you've got the defending champion, Central Valley Falcons, a number 3 seed coming in with a record of 19-8, taking on the number 4 seeded Gridley Bulldogs, who knocked off last year's runner-up, the number 1 seed in the tournament, Orland, 63-59 to reach this game. Should be an interesting matchup between these two squads.
Absolutely. Anytime you get to the section championship game, you're playing with a lot of momentum. For Gridley, it seems like they're playing with house money. So they got nothing to lose. They can come out and just kind of let it go and see where the chips fall.
Well, Gridley comes into the game with a record of 14-12. In addition to beating Orland, they knocked off Sutter in the first round. Their head coach is Nathan Link. Starters tonight are Aaron Medina, Riker Canada, Emery Hattie, Mike Fenn, and Matt Scott. Meanwhile, Central Valley, led by head coach Kevin Strohmeyer, again a record of 19-8. They beat number 2 Corning to get to this game, 40-36, and took out Trinity after a first-round bye, 82-47. Their starters tonight, Johnny Sapin, Christian Spaschek, Randy McCarley, Carlos Mancasola, and Dylan Janelovich. In the white jerseys are the Central Valley Falcons tonight. The white jerseys with the blue and red trim, blue lettering. Gridley in the gold with the navy blue lettering, navy blue trim. Gridley will be going left to right. Right to left goes Central Valley. Our officials for tonight's game, Jason Crooks, Thomas Huntler, and Eric Martinez. In the center circle, getting ready to jump for Gridley, that's 6'4" Matt Scott, a junior. And Randy McCarley, a 6'1" senior for Central Valley.
It's interesting, all the players on Central Valley wearing blue headbands.
In a show of team unity, no doubt.
Yeah, because there's even a player in street clothes on the bench wearing one.
Yet none of the coaches got into the act, I see. Kevin Strohmeyer and his staff staying headband free.
Good packed house here, yeah,
I was going to say. Yeah, good crowd on hand, both sides of the arena. All right, we are set, we are ready to go. Some light housekeeping on the part of the officials. Division IV matchup for the boys. The championship is underway, and Gridley wins the opening tip.
Geez, the reaction of that crowd when they won the tip, I wonder what it's going to be like if they hit a 3.
Starting out with the basketball, Emery Hattie with it, goes into the corner. This is Scott. Scott on the baseline drive, kick out, is almost turned over.
Good defense there down low.
Gridley plays tough D, so does Central Valley. And Gridley doesn't mind going deep in the shot clock. Right now they got 10 on the clock. New play being called out by Mike Fenn. He tries to penetrate, takes it all the way, floats a shot up and misses everything, and the ball is going to go the other way. Fenn saying he got fouled, but the officials don't agree. And now Gridley will pick up loosely full court and then back off. In the front court with the basketball. Gridley moving it around. They're looking into the corner. It looks like we're going box and one is Gridley, and they're staying right with, as the shot is no good, rebounded by Gridley. They're staying right with Mancasola. We expect a loud game from our crowds here tonight. Here's a drive, shot no good, ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be off Gridley. We are at 6:56 remaining first quarter. Again, Mancasola being picked up full court, and guarding him is Emery Hattie. Mancasola gets the ball in the front court. Gonna go left side with it, and there's the box and one that Gridley's employing. And now a 3 ball. No good off the side of the rim. Tracked down by Central Valley, saved by the Falcons, but coming up with the ball, Matt Scott for the Bulldogs. Here's a drive, taking it all the way. Charge.
Yeah, that's a way to take a charge, big fella.
That foul is going to go against Mike Fenn.
Janelovich, 6'3".
Senior gets his big body in the way, and as probably often happens when someone collides with Dylan Janelovich, Mike Fenn ended up with the worst of it.
Offensive lineman.
Mancasola gets the ball deep corner, fakes a three, kick out, wants the ball back. He's thinking NBA range three-pointer. He's going to be double teamed. Nice crossover, Mancasola kick out. And now we got travel against Spascheck.
See that called so much, not just at the high school level, college level. You even see it in the NBA all the time. It's a little pump fake, and then they move before you put the ball down. You're going to call it for travel all the time.
No score in the game, 6:05 left first quarter. Here is Fenn around a pick, into the key, kick out to Scott. Scott, crossover, pull up 15-footer from the elbow, no good. Rebound, shortest man on the floor, that's Johnny Sapin. Sapin pushes, stutter, step, and go. Dump down low along the baseline side, shot blocked, nice defense by Gridley, that's Scott.
Both teams really getting after it defensively, Jeff.
Here's a 10-footer, back iron, no, rebounded underneath. Nice board by McCarley. Spascheck dumped down low, open is McCarley, layup short. Another rebound, a tough interior defense. A great inside-out move and a foul. What a move by Kevin Mattis.
It's a little bit shaken up there. It looked like he fell hard.
That foul is going to go against Randy McCarley, his first personal, each team with one. And to the free throw line is Kevin Mattis looking to break our scoreless game.
Is it me or are the shorts getting longer and longer each year? You look at 30 down there, they're down to his shins.
Emery Hattie.
Those aren't shorts, those are capris.
First free throw no good for Kevin Mattis. You're going to sound like grumpy old man on your lawn.
No.
Second free throw is good for Kevin Mattis. I played back in the day where the shorts were a little too tight.
Yeah, you got to find a happy medium, I think.
The John Stockton version.
These are too long.
1-0 our score, and then poked away, retrieved by Central Valley. Under 5 minutes to play opening quarter. Three-pointer Spascheck long.
Both teams ice cold here starting out.
Yeah, just that one free throw by Kevin Mattis, the difference in the ball game right now. 4:53 remaining first quarter. And now Mattis is going to bring the ball up the floor. Mattis on the floor with Fenn, Scott, near side Alex Medina in the ball game. For the first time, Medina takes his eye off the ball and loses it out of bounds. Also out there, Emery Hattie. Meanwhile, Janelovich, McCarley, Mancasola, Spascheck, and Sapin, the original starting five for the Falcons in the ball game. Spascheck with the ball on the left wing. Sapin out high. Sapin pull up 18-footer. In and out, no. Battle for the loose ball. Who's going to get it? Janelovich keeps it alive. It goes to Mattis.
You got to be careful he doesn't get called for carry there.
Mattis is going to pull up for three. Short. Sapin another rebound. Long outlet. Is it too long? No. 2-on-1.
Good
Nice
look.
give up. Mancasola's got his first 2 points of the game. And now we got a turnover. And a timeout's going to be called by Nathan Link, the head coach of the Gridley Bulldogs. 2-1 our score, 4:05 remaining, first quarter of play here in the Division IV championship game.
You can watch highlights or replay of today's game in our on-demand section. And you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIF Northern.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you by CIF Northern.tv. Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIF Northern.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Ben Schneider as Central Valley will have the basketball after the Gridley turnover. In the front court, Mancasola fakes a three. Nice floater, leaves it short, followed. Janelovich blocked by Scott. Here's a three, short.
Gridley, ice cold.
Both teams cold. And now we got a foul on Medina, fouling Spaschek. As I think our producer Thomas Conroy, Ben, saw his light flash in front of his face. It looked like we were gonna have 3 high school basketball players barreling into our table. I don't know how quickly you moved to your left, but I'm diving behind you. 3:40 remaining in the quarter.
We got a baseball score so far.
We've had some good defense in this game. Mancasol out high, drives on Mattis, and we got a hold on Mattis. Mattis' first, team second, ball out of bounds in front of the Gridley bench, far side of the floor. 3:28 left in the quarter. Still 2-1 Central Valley. Mancasola tucking in the shirt, says our head official. Gotta tuck that in, son. It's Jason Crooks. Spaschek 3, strong. Mattis the board. And a carry, yep. 3:17 remaining in the quarter. Mancasola across midcourt, around a pick. Picked up on a switch. Skip pass. Sapin, pull up 15-footer. Strong, rebound. Goes to Emery Hattie. Front court, Scott out high. Dump down low. Nice move, foul is going to go against Mancasola, and that will send Mike Fenn to the free throw line. And that is where the points have come for Gridley in this game. Kevin Mattis, 1 for 2 from the line. Fenn his first trip with 2 shots. And we're tied at 2. Second free throw short. Scott the rebound, the follow no. The rebound Mattis.
You got to use the glass there if you're Scott.
Keeps his dribble. Actually, excuse me, that wasn't Mattis getting the rebound. That was Riker Canada. Now we got a whistle and another foul, and this one's going to go against Central Valley again. Ball underneath, 2:39 showing on the clock. That foul goes against Janelovich, his first. Team's third. Bounce pass, Canada bank shot. And Gridley's got themselves a field goal. Mancasola, long 3-pointer. Look at that kid's range.
He's got all 5 for Central Valley.
Mattis on the penetration, kick corner. Scott, does he have 3-point range? Yes.
Both teams warming up a little bit.
They are. Finally, it took about 6 minutes practically.
I've seen that a lot though.
2:06 left.
I don't know if it's the way these schools are warming up or just a big game, a big crowd. Seems like every game's been a slow starter for at least one of the schools.
Aaron Medina is going to come in replacing Mattis. So it's Medina on the floor with Hattie, Canada, Scott, and Mike Fenn. Kick out, and now we got charge, and Mancasola's got 2 personals. And that makes it for an interesting decision for Kevin Strohmeyer here with 1:57 remaining in the first quarter, Ben.
Looks like he's got a lot of players he can go to. But yeah, you don't want to pick up 3 in the first.
Mattis is going to return, replacing Hattie. And he'll get the inbounds pass from Canada. Down low, Fenn on the left block. His shot partially rejected. And now we got a foul on Mattis, and that'll be his second personal. Four team fouls on each team. And that will bring Emery Hattie right back up off the bench, and Mattis is in for about 10 seconds. This is Sapin on the drive, dump down low, nice kick out. Spascheck is going to drive with the right hand. Back to his left, gets caught underneath, throws the ball away. Gridley comes up with it. .120 left in the quarter. This is Fenn. Spascheck with a, oh, this is Canada from deep. Shot short, rebound Janelovic.
So you take the shot 3 feet behind the line and you're a foot short. I just got to wonder what would happen if you stepped up to the actual line.
When Mancasola's 15-footer no good, he dribbled away from 3 Bulldog defenders. Under a minute to play. Gridley maintaining the advantage by 2. Scott dumped down low. Canada loses the basketball. Turnover. Mancasola's got it. He's got a man ahead. Finds Spascheck too late. Spascheck reverse layup. Trickles off the rim. Gets his own rebound. Put back. Two-second differential between the shot and the game clock. Gridley will have to give the basketball back. Fenn taking his time. McCarley steps up on him. 15 on the shot clock. And we got a whistle, and we've got an illegal screen on Medina. That is going to be the 5th team foul, and now with the shot clock turned off, the Falcons could hold for 1. Mancasola to inbound right in front of our table, near side, and goes backcourt to Spascheck. 11 on the game clock, now 10, now 9. Spascheck left side with 8. Give off to Mancasola, he's got 5, he's got 4. He's pulling up from near midcourt, and it goes off the side of the rim, and will go out of bounds with 0.2 of a second left on the clock.
Coach didn't like that, because he still had time and about 6 feet behind the line.
He did not, but you can see that Mancasola does not lack for confidence in his range.
No, he doesn't.
And that almost went down.
He doesn't have a range.
Canada's shot's going to be blocked by Spascheck, and that will end the first quarter of play. We are tied at 7 in this Division IV championship game. You are following the action on your home for high school sports in the Northern section, CIF Northern.tv.
Want to have your game broadcast live on the internet and be able to watch it again and again and again and again on demand while making money for your sports program? Want to give your students the opportunity to create their own broadcast for your school's athletic events? Then contact us at info@kbcsports.com. We offer season packages for schools, a full curriculum for your students, and an opportunity to raise up to $10,000 for your sports program. Again, that's info@kbcsports.com, or call us at 619-677-3246.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Ben Schneider. Ben, your impressions of the first half? It was a very sloppy, and then a very defensive game.
Yeah, both teams played good defense. Looks like both teams really, we saw Gridley in a little bit of a 2-3. For the most part, both teams played a strict man-to-man, switching on screens, calling out, being very active and talkative on defense, which you like. Just waiting for these offenses to get going.
Central Valley will start out with a basketball. It'll be Andrew Albertson making his first appearance. He'll bring the ball into Sapin. Mancasola out there, Spascheck and McCarley. Meanwhile, Gridley staying in that box and 1 with Hattie, Fenn, Scott on the floor, Medina, and Canada. Spascheck gets caught down low, but finds an opening. Central Valley's got a lead, the defending Division IV champion.
Never easy to repeat. Got the target on their back all year.
Shot down low. Fenn gets the board. We got a jump ball tie up. The possession favors Gridley. Fenn, nice job underneath. Great leaping ability for this senior at only 6 feet tall. There's the lob. Nice. Scott can't quite finish. The follow is good for Aaron Medina. His first points of the game.
Great inbounds play.
Sapin backdoor cut McCarley. 7 minutes left in the half. That's Canada, and he hits.
I like how both teams are taking it inside now, Jeff. Seemed like early on.
Settling for the three, now they're getting into their offense, and everything, last like 2 buckets from each school has been within 5 feet.
Sapin is fouled. That will be the 6th team foul against Gridley. Alex Medina will replace his identical twin brother, Aaron. That foul went against Riker Canada, his first. Mancasola deep and long on the shot. Sapin the board, Sapin the follow, no. Kick out, drive. Albertson has the ball stolen.
Should have got up with it first time. Got to have confidence in that little 10-footer. That's why you're a guard. You're out there to make baskets.
Under 6:20 to play in the half. We're tied at 11. Canada, right wing. Out high Fenn. This is a 3, and it drops.
Yeah, shooter's roll.
Emery Hattie's first points of the game. So they're going to call it a 2, his foot on the line.
Okay.
Wait, now they're not quite sure what they're calling it. They just gave him 4 points. Here's a fadeaway Spass check, no good. It says 15-11 on the board. We'll get that corrected, folks. 14-11. They did give him the 3.
They did give him a 3.
I was right the first time. 5:39 to play in the half.
Another one.
This time, Canada's shot, front iron, rebound, Spass check. He's pushing. He's got a 1-on-4.
Yeah, that's when you want to take it back out.
It's caught deep and gets out to Mancasola near midcourt.
Well, that's his range, right?
Yeah, pretty much. He's inside the midcourt line. Nice ball movement. Here's an 18-footer for Sapin.
Good looking shot there by Sapin.
1 point game. Five minutes left in the half. Medina on the drive. And we got a blocking foul. That was close. He almost got called for a travel.
Well, I thought it was going to call him for travel, yeah.
That foul's on Spaschik. That is his first personal foul. They're going to call that on the shot as well.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. I'd say for the most part, refs have been excellent today.
Yeah, they have. Alex Medina at the line for a pair. And he hits the first one. Are you surprised, Ben, that Carlos Mancasola is out there with the 2 personal fouls that he's playing with right now for Central Valley?
Well, coach has got to know him better than we do. Maybe he thinks one or both of those fouls were uncharacteristic. And just rolling the dice. Big game.
4:50 remaining second quarter.
So it doesn't seem like, I mean, I think the Falcons have only used one guy off the bench here so far.
Albertson fakes the jumper. Fade away. Spaschik gets the bounce.
Good move there, the jump stop, and then a little.
We've got a timeout on the floor. I think the issue is with the score. Should it be? It's an official's timeout. It shows 15 all on the board. I thought it was 14-11, then they had 2 free throws. Did Gridley, so that should have made it 16-15. So now they're having a conversation about it. I wonder if the scorer's table is thinking it wasn't a 3. They are saying it was a 2. So I guess we're going back a little bit to Emery Hattie. He got a 2 a few plays ago. And then the 2 free throws. That's the only thing I can think of, Ben. So
I think it's right now.
Okay, so now we are tied at 15. That is the official word. Under 4:25 to play.
Nice to see these offenses picking up a little bit.
Canada's shot strong. Follow no good. Medina's got the putback. Aaron and Alex both on the floor at the same time right now for Gridley have combined for the last 4 points for the Bulldogs. Good ball movement by Central Valley. Sapin, 17-footer. Rebounded underneath, and we got a foul. Medina hits the floor hard. McCarthy trying to rip the ball away from him. Tossed Medina around, and he hits the ground hard.
I love it.
Jump ball tie-up, too. Possession favors Central Valley.
Is that what they call a jump ball? Yeah,
Medina doesn't even get credit for the bruise he just earned. Mancasola, another deep three. No. Now we got a whistle and a foul. The rebound went to Aaron Medina.
It hit the wire.
And they're going to say, yep, good call by the officials.
You can see it moving up there.
3:47 to play. Substitution, Mike Fenn up off the bench for Nathan Link's Gridley Bulldogs. He's going to replace Emery Hattie, who's got the task of trailing Mancasola everywhere he goes. Now that will fall to Fenn. Fenn in the front court, Medina left side, that's Alex. Now Fenn with it. Fenn in the corner, and Mattis throws the ball into the backcourt. Over and back is the call.
That's a play there by Canada to track it down, because if he didn't, it was going to be an easy 2 the other way.
I think Mattis thought that Fenn was going to cut to the basket, and Fenn was setting up for a pick on Mattis, and then the turnover. 3:31 showing on the clock, second quarter of play. 2-point Gridley lead, 17-15. There's a three for Spaschek, short. Central Valley cold from three-point land. They've gotten some good looks, but boy, they're taking long shots.
Yeah, they really are. I don't think they haven't hit a 3 yet.
Timeout called by Gridley. And we will take a quick timeout as well. 3:11 remaining, first half of play in this boys Division IV championship game on your home for high school sports in the Northern section, CIFNorthern.tv.
KBCSports.com will be providing live audio coverage of the state regional basketball championships as well as the finals. March Madness comes to high school basketball in California March 17th for the regional basketball championships. 4 venues of coverage around the state. Then, the following weekend, March 23rd and 24th, it's the California State Basketball Championships. You catch it all on KBCSports.com, your home for high school sports. KBCSports.com and the Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook. Get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter. Or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. All of our content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week. Brought to you on your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com and Play On Sports.
That's right, folks. CIFNorthern.tv, part of the Play On Sports Network. Games also streaming live on YouTube, so you got a lot of ways you can enjoy the coverage this weekend, folks, as we're covering sections around the state of California. Basketball in 6 sections statewide. And to find all those games, you can go to youtube.com/PlayOn Network. Here is a fadeaway jumper by Gridley, no good. Sapin the rebound. Mancasola drives all the way in, and he will get a dry blocking foul. And that will put him at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That foul will go against Riker Canada, his second personal. Mancasola at the free throw line for the first time. He is scoreless in the second quarter. 5 in the game. Free throw is good. Tie it up with the second shot.
Matos back out there with 2 fouls as well.
So a lot of guys playing with 2 right now. Canada is checked out. Second free throw is good. Tie ball game. So Mancasola playing with 2, Mattis playing with 2. This is Hattie. Hattie gives to Scott. Corner Mattis. Dump back to Scott. Great feed, and we've got a foul on Central Valley. Scott to the free throw line. That foul goes against Randy McCarley. He's got 2. And Janelovic will check back into the game. Scott makes both, 2:31 to play. Here comes Albertson. Sapin, Albertson. Spascheck from 18 feet away. We're tied again.
He's got a game-high 8.
2:10 left in the half. Medina can't track the ball down, throws it away. Here come the Falcons.
Spascheck wants it.
Oh,
good look.
Great feed. Janelovic, the recipient of the Spascheck dime, and it is 21-19 Central Valley.
Pretty evenly matched so far, Jeff. Seems like they're going right back and forth. Both teams struggling, both teams got hot, both teams struggling. Now both teams kind of getting into their offense, making some nice plays.
Scott's fadeaway no good. Medina the rebound. His shot is blocked by Spascheck. Medina again no. Scott keeps it alive. There's Spascheck the rebound.
Good effort by both squads.
Mancasola on the break. No.
About 0 for 10 on threes. You gotta take it inside, young fella. Maybe he's waiting for his 11th one.
And the ball is going to be poked away as Hattie is going to knock it away. Nice steal by Mancasola. You got to go hard for the basketball when you lose it, and I think Hattie thought he had more time. Sapin from 16.
Good first step there, a little shake and bake to give himself some separation for the J.
Biggest lead of the game for the Falcons is 4. 15-second differential between the shot and the game clock, 25 in the shot clock. Mattis for 3, no good. Medina the rebound, and he's going to be trying to save the ball, throws it off the backboard. Nice sportsmanship by Mancasola, helps him up. Shot clock turned off, Central Valley could hold for 1. In fact, that's the directive from Coach Strohmeyer. Christian Calloway is going to check into the game for Gridley, and he will guard Mancasola. Mattis will get a break.
We got a 4-point lead. There's no point in not holding for 1. At worst, you go in the halftime with a 4-point lead. Could be 6 or 7. We don't want to go too soon here. Unless you got a shot like that.
Spascheck pulls up, no. Janelovic blocked.
So now Gridley can hold for the last.
15 seconds left in the half. This is Fenn across midcourt with 11. Now he's got 10. Around a pick, he's got 7, he's got 6. He takes it all the way. Layup no good. Loose ball, Callaway follow no. This is Spascheck at the buzzer, off the side of the backboard. Wow.
That's a good way to put it. Hectic finish.
Yes, it was. That will end our first half of play here in the Division IV championship game, as your halftime score is Central Valley 23 and Gridley 19. We'll take a short break here on CIF Northern.tv, then come back with the CIF Northern.tv halftime show. Again, your halftime score, Central Valley 23, Gridley 19. Back with more in just a moment.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from Dion.
He took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just...
Holy cow!
Can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball.
12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3,
to get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right, gets away from 2 sacks. Dons win, sack at the 20-yard line. What a game!
And number 40, Lucas Zinder with the game-saving sack. And there is heartbreak on one sideline and a jubilation on another.
Offset eye for the Grizzlies as Keeney takes it under center. They'll send a man in motion, pitch back to Bird on the sweep. Bird finds a seam. He might go, folks. 20, 15, 10. Drags a tackler. Touchdown! Bird goes 38 yards for the touchdown on the sweep. One more snap is all it's going to take, and there you have it, folks. Your 2011 Division I Sac Joaquin section champions, the Granite Bay Grizzlies, as they defeat Pleasant Grove 30-24.
Jacqueline Williamson. Her serve is over. Dug by Holt. Giblin going back to Holt near side. Cut shot, kept alive. Back in one by Cathedral. And this one is out as Castanon Hill sends it wide. And the Cathedral Dons have won the title 16-14 in Game 5.
Thomas with the ball, swings it out to Norris. Cameron Taylor tried to block that one away. Norris with a strong take, blocked by B.J. Anya. Huge block. Robinson leading the break the other way, gets it to Grant. Slam dunk Jeremy Grant off the feed from James Robinson. What a play by the Stag.
Hancock to his immediate left. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Hancock on a counter, right side. He's inside the 10. He bounces off a tackler at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Helix. And behind Hancock, the field is littered with white jerseys on the turf.
Wow. Hancock not to be outdone by his fellow playmakers on offense. Put on a show on that short 12-yard touchdown run. Looked like he was down after 3 yards, just threw a defender on the ground.
As sophomore Chris Carter steps under center. In their tight wing formation, Lycos in motion. Second back through is Freeman. Freeman just knocking people over. Look at him run, breaks through, 4 tackles, and now it's just a foot race to the end zone. And Freeman's going to go the distance. Touchdown Imperial on the first play of the second half. 2nd and 6 for Imperial from their own 47. They're going to give it to Freeman again off the left side. And Freeman gets by one wave and down across the 40-yard line. Still on his feet. Look at him run down to the 20-yard line. One man to beat. Gets by him. Touchdown, Freeman. How did he do that? Holy cow. 64-yard touchdown run. His 5th of the game. Royce Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see the top rushing, and the as I look over to our partners at KXO Radio, the top rusher in the San Diego section for the next 2 years.
That's just amazing. That is just amazing. They hit him in the backfield. They hit him at the line of scrimmage. They hit him a couple of yards downfield. They hit him again near the goal line.
No 5-second count can be started. Nobody was close enough defensively. Lyle's going to swing left side. Robinson. Here is a backdoor lob for Grant. They've been wanting that all game. And they got it, 50-42. They lulled you to sleep, and then they hit Grant on the back door.
They trail by 2. McMorrow's kick is on the way, and it is good. St. Augustine has their first lead of the game, 21-20 with 25 seconds to play. The senior McMorrow with a huge kick, not the longest of his career, but the biggest of his career. St. Augustine leads it 21 to
already lining up. They won't even have to run that one more play. They just acquiesce.
Why bother?
So there you have it. Your 5-time defending Division III champions, the Cathedral Catholic Dons, running up, over, and through Olympian 41-0 here from Qualcomm Stadium.
Patriots down 21-17. Great ball game here. Dillon taking it, looking right, throwing it up top to Gaines. It will be caught by Gaines. Oh my goodness. It looked like the defender had it, but Gaines stole it away from him. Jason Gaines, are you kidding me, my friend? Oh boy. it looked like for sure we had an interception by the Tories, but as they both were going to the ground, Jason Gaines just wrestled it away from him. Shane Dillon to Jason Gaines on an 11-yard play.
Fanchen in the game, now out, replaced by Hayashi, the libero for defense. Wenzel serve, championship point, ball up in the air. Hayashi's going to bring it back. Richards, deep one, over and 3. Free opportunity, look for Wallace, no, they go Becker. Hayashi, then tap over and 2 by Hollingsworth. Now look for Wallace for the match!
Kathleen Wallace, no better way for the Bulls to finish it than giving it to their senior leader.
25-12, 25-15, and with 8 straight points to close out their 3rd straight D5 championship on a kill by Kathleen Wallace, 25-21 in Game 3. Branson has won the D5 title.
In the backfield, it's Hernandez and Northcutt. Set to throw is Thomas, has time, goes for the home run. It's intercepted in the end zone. Seemed like they tried to go to Martin, and Martin slipped. Stockton, Hilmar, and Escalon. That's going to do it, folks. Victory formation, take a kneel. The clock comes out. The clock will tick down. The players jumping up at midfield. I think I see a Gatorade. Did we have a Gatorade shower?
We most certainly did. Casey Taylor getting the shower there. Very much deserved.
Down to 12.
Great tackle there by Ronald Williams there to make the stop for Helix.
And the Helix fans are starting to celebrate here. This is going to be the final play. 5 seconds. Pow will hand it off. And they're going to get in the end zone. Touchdown. That's Keegan who gets in, but that's going to be the end of the ball game. 44-6 will be the score. So Oceanside scores on the final play of the ball game.
And gets a consolation prize just to make this is kind of say that, hey, we didn't get shut out.
So 44-6 is your score. And Helix is celebrating on the sideline. Oceanside streak of 7 straight championship games has been ended.
2 minutes and 5 seconds left on the clock. Clock rolling, 3rd down and 15 for the Patriots. Dillon, he's got time, steps up. He's going to chuck it deep. He's got a man open. Seth Collins with a diving catch. He hauls it in at the 25. Oh.
Back with you here at Acker Gymnasium on the campus of Chico State University. The teams coming back out onto the court, getting ready for the second half of play in just a few moments right now. Central Valley, the defending champion, leading it 23-19 over the number 4 seed Gridley Bulldogs. Central Valley, the number 3 seed Jeff Kurtz alongside Ben Schneider. We'll go through the scoring quickly for you. First, for the team that's leading, Central Valley, Christian Spaschek has 8 points. Carlos Mancasola has 7. Johnny Sapin with 4, and then 2 each for Randy McCarley and Dylan Janelovich. Meanwhile, for Gridley, they are led by Matt Scott. He's got 5 in the game. Aaron Medina and Riker Canada with 4 each. Emery Hattie and Alex Medina each with a pair. And Kevin Mattis and Mike Fenn each have a point. Foul situation, couple players with 2 for Gridley. Mattis has a pair and Canada's got 2. And then 2 players with 2 for Central Valley, Carlos Mancasola and Randy McCarley. But Mancasola in particular, Ben, got through the rest of the first half unscathed as far as fouls go. So he's working with just those 2 personals as opposed to playing with 3, even though he got those 2 in the first quarter.
Yeah, no, that's huge. You don't never want to have 3, because then you're playing timid on defense in the second half too, because you don't want to pick up your 4th. I think for Gridley, they got to get somebody to score. I mean, leading scorer is Scott with 5. They got to find somebody that's going to, score double digits.
What's that a function of? I mean, a very low-scoring first half of play. Is that a function of the defense playing so well, or guys just missing open looks?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think the defenses have played well, especially right at the beginning of the game. Both came out with a lot of intensity on defense, and then guys were just missing shots. And not just long threes, too. We saw a lot of shots inside the paint that were missed as well.
Keys to the second half, Ben.
For Gridley, they got to find somebody that can score. You got to get a player, I'd say magic number, like you get somebody to about 14, 15 points for Central Valley. Quit settling, especially Manconsolas. Quit settling for the three. Take it inside. I think you should run everything through Spascheck. He's got some nice low post moves. Inside out with him. Just don't settle for the jumper so much. Take it inside.
Central Valley will start out defensively. Sapin in the ball game along with Spascheck, McCarley, Mancasola, and Janelevich. Meanwhile, Gridley with the basketball going right to left. Aaron Medina, Riker Canada, or excuse me, Kevin Mattis on the floor. That's Fenn, Scott, a foul and a bucket for Aaron Medina.
It's a good start.
That is a good start. And also Emery Hattie on the floor for the Gridley Bulldogs. So Mattis gets the start in place of Canada to begin the second half. And now Medina, who's got now 6 in the game to lead his team, trying to complete a 3-point play.
I like mixing it up. Coaching staff too. Not working with the starters. Mix it up.
1-point ball game, and we're just 8 seconds into the second half. Sapin, nice no-look. Janelevich trying to hang on to the basketball, gets out of the key. Now a 17-footer, Sapin no. Mattis the rebound. Medina.
It's not a bad look though. 10-footer.
Mancasola the board and brings it up the left sideline.
See, this is what he's got to do.
And that drive no good, but nice take. Rebound Medina. Aaron Medina active here early in the second half. Seven minutes to play in the quarter. Scott has the ball poked away by Janelevich. Mattis takes. No good. Rebound, Mattis follow. Is that his third personal? It is. Wow. Kevin Mattis has 3.
Yeah, it's silly foul too.
So something to keep an eye on there. Oh, nice deflection. Fenn to Mattis. Oh, good take. Mattis the layup. And Gridley's got the lead back.
It's too nonchalant up top of the ball.
Mancasola with a pull-up 14-footer. You're right. He's more under control there. I mean, he's clearly got range, Ben, but much better looks here.
When they're not going, they're not going. Take it inside.
Oh, and Mattis throws it away. He thought Fenn was going to move more to his left. You just got to slow down there a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's unforced. You're right. No, it's trying to. Simple pass will work there.
2 minutes into the third quarter. Oh, Mancasola almost got the 3, and Janelevich the rebound and the foul. For Matt Scott, his first personal, team's second. And Janelevich at the line for the first time today. He's got 2 points in the game. Another free throw coming up.
You make it or miss?
Missed the first. Ties the ball game with the second. Now Central Valley going to an extended trap, and they knock the ball out of bounds. 25 on the shot clock. This is Fenn. Now on the interior, Scott's going to be fouled, and if that's on McCarley, he's got 3. And Scott to the free throw line. That was on McCarley. Scott is 2 out of 2 from the line tonight. 5:30 left, third quarter. That's a 26-24 Central Valley lead. Scott's got one more. Second shot also good, and now we're tied at 26. Sapin tries to go backdoor, knocked away by Gridley. Sapin will knock it out of bounds. Oh, dangerous pass check, almost with the overplay. Fenn with the ball, 17 on the shot clock. Fenn on the penetration, and he's going to draw a foul on somebody.
You take it to the basket more times than not. Something good's going to come out of it. You make a bucket or get to the line.
Randy McCarley just picked up his 4th personal foul. It's going to bring Brett Atwood off the bench. Atwood's going to make his first appearance.
McCarley's got those 4 fouls. He hasn't played a whole lot either.
Fenn at the line for 2. First shot, no good. McCarley's going to be set until the 4th quarter.
Thursday night, Jeff, when I was working the Kings Clippers game, Eric Bledsoe fouled out in 8 minutes. it's kind of reminded me of McCarley there a little bit.
Fenn makes 1 out of 2. That's barely long enough to be in the game to break a sweat.
6 fouls.
27-26. 4:50 remaining in the third. And this pass stolen by Mattis.
Yeah.
And then Mattis is going to dribble it off of Spaschek's foot out of bounds.
Safety's had 3-4 turnovers here in this half.
That ball's poked away by Sapin, trying to get the steal. 4:42 is left in the third quarter. Mattis inbound, dangerous pass,
Nice
Sapin
steal.
the steal. What a play. And here's Mancasola, layup, no, he's fouled by Fenn. For Fenn, that'll be his 2nd. A couple of cases where guys have been a little relaxed, either passing the basketball or going for the ball when it's loose on the floor.
I agree.
And now Mancasola, who's making his 2nd trip to the free throw line tonight, makes the first one. You get the sense that Carlos Mancasola does not miss many free throws.
He does have a nice stroke.
He's now 4 for 4. His team is up 1. Fenn into the front court. Scott, high post. Now here's a wide open Hattie for 3.
That was a design play too. Post, bring out the wing guard, kick it out for the corner 3. Good look.
Nice pick and roll with Janelovic. Feed from Mancasola. We're tied at 30. Coach Link on the Gridley sideline frantically calling for play 5. That's a dump down low. Fenn on Mancasola trying to draw the foul. Fenn will get the bucket instead.
I like it. Find the mismatch.
Well, and draw the 3rd on Mancasola if you can.
That's
He's got 2 in the
thing
game.
too, yeah.
3:45 to play in the 3rd quarter, and Gridley back up. Here's Mancasola, dump down low. Janelovic, the recipient, he's going to draw a foul on Scott. Boy, Mancasola, he's going to draw the double team. Janelovic is going to be open all day down low, and he's tough to move out of the block.
No, he is, and he's got pretty good hands for a big man too. Seems like he doesn't let much go by him.
Janelovic at the line, 2nd time of the quarter. He was 1 for 2 on his first trip. Hits the first free throw. Couple of substitutions for Gridley. Riker Canada into the ball game, as is Alex Medina. Scott will go out with 2 personal fouls. So will Mattis. So both Medina brothers are in. Hattie, Fenn, and Riker Canada. Both free throws are good. Janelovich will get a well-deserved break, and Cody Connor in the game for the first time for the Falcons. 3:35 to play in the third. They're looking for Fenn again on a post down low. On the corner. Medina, oh, nice steal by Mancasola. Good post defense. Now he's around everybody, puts up the shot, no good.
Should have given it up.
Rebound to Canada.
Should have given it up.
We are under 3 minutes. Canada trapped in the corner. Needs
Never
some
want
help.
to pick up your dribble down the corner. That's the first thing they tell you.
And another turnover.
Happens.
Yep, second turnover in a row by Gridley. It was a 4-point advantage for Central Valley at the half. We are currently tied at 32 with 2:50 showing on the clock. Third quarter of play. Oh, good backdoor. Nice pass from Atwood.
Well-designed play.
With some role players stepping in and making some plays. Atwood, Janelovich.
Yeah, it almost seemed like in the first half that Coach Strohmeyer was afraid to go to the bench. But with foul trouble, he kind of had to, and that bench is produced here in the second half.
They are looking for Fenn in the post, and now we got a foul on Mancasola over the top, and that's his third, and that's exactly what Gridley wants to do. Mancasola's got 3. Each team with 4 team fouls. Well, Mancasola's going to have to switch up on somebody. He's going to guard Canada. Quick inbounds pass to Medina. He gets the bucket and the foul. That is the second time Aaron Medina has done that this quarter.
He's just got a knack for being in the right place.
One free throw, trying to get 2 conventional 3-point plays. And he does. That's the second time he's done that. He started the quarter like that, and now with 2:15 left in the third, he's done it again. Mancasola triple teamed. Oh, a foul on the play. Gridley thought they had the steal. Instead, the foul will go against Aaron Medina, his second. Team's 5th, each team with 5 team fouls. Scott back into the game. He is going to replace somebody. Gridley's got 6. It's going to be Alex Medina who's going to come out. Spaschuk has been quiet this quarter, no points.
I'm not even sure he's had any shot attempts.
He is not. Rebounded underneath the Sapin miss, grabbed by Scott.
Making a point to go to him. I mentioned at halftime, got some good low post moves. Probably got away with a foul there.
Dump down low, Fenn on Mancasola, and he's
go to that all the time. Mancasola's timid with the 3 fouls.
Yep, he's got to lay off. 1:35 to play in the third.
Difference between laying off and playing straight up D.
Oh, and Fenn is going to get called for a block for Mike Fenn. That's his third, so he's got to keep an eye on that too. Spaschuk will bring the ball in right in front of us, near side scorer's table, or near side table, I should say. Scorer's table on the far side of the floor. 1:30 remaining. Mancasola into the front court. Around to pick Spaschuk, and we got a push off on Fenn, and now he's got 4.
Oh, that's big.
That is big. He's going to have to come out. And Alex Medina comes in for him. And now a 1-on-1 situation as well, so Spaschuk to the free throw line.
No, rest of the game.
Spaschuk has yet to go to the line today. Playing with that heavily taped right wrist. Does not bother him, he hits the free throw. He's got 9 points in the game. That's his first point of the second half.
No, it is, yeah, you're right. I think if they're gonna win, he needs to be a little bit more productive. But as we mentioned, he hasn't even taken any shots, just been going through other guys.
Both free throws are good.
They're going to 2-3. Make Gridley make some outside shots because they've been killing him down low.
Scott's three, no good. Janelovich back in the game, gets the rebound.
That's what he does.
And Casola
Good
dumps
look.
it off. Nice shot by Sapin.
That's his shot, a little mid-range. It's almost like the lost art of basketball. Everyone wants to take it inside or shoot the three. Love it when a guy can hit the mid-range shot.
You know, when he shoots that, he looks like Derek Fisher.
He does.
With a left hand.
Lefty.
20 seconds on the shot clock, 28 on the game clock, and now we got a timeout being called by Gridley. So they're going to talk it over with 19 seconds remaining on the clock. On the shot clock, that is 27.8 now on the Acker Gymnasium scoreboard. 38-37. The lead belongs to Central Valley. And so what do you do here if you're Gridley? Obviously, you're only down by one, and you want to get a good look, but who do you go to?
Gridley, well,
Medina's been hot down low. Aaron Medina, he's got
Scott,
10 in the game.
He can make his free throws. Hattie has got a couple threes. I don't know if he's in the game right now. But like I said, they need somebody to get into double-digit scoring. They got 6 here, 4 there, 6 here. They need somebody to kind of take over and become the scorer here down the stretch.
You know, Aaron Medina's got 10, but his shots in this quarter have come on interior plays where the ball is kind of, he hasn't been the first option necessarily.
Right.
Meanwhile, Mancasola with the 3 personal fouls trying to stay away from number 4. He has not come out of the game the entire time. Mattis will be back in, probably as the primary ball handler. And he's going to inbound to Canada. Canada's going to start out with it, and there goes the 2-3 zone. Good play here by Kevin Strohmeyer and his staff. Ball down low, Scott, and Scott loses it. And here comes Sapin. Sapin's got a 3-on-2. Look at that foot speed all the way, and Mattis.
Now 5-on-3 the other way.
Mattis is, a charge. And Mattis has 4.
Should have given that up.
The question is, was Janelovich inside the circle? And now Mattis and Fenn each have 4. And Callaway in the ball game. Callaway's guarding Mancasola and is talking up a storm to him too. There's a pick. Mancasola, big 3. Air ball. Well, we are going to have
good game.
A very entertaining and tension-filled fourth quarter, Ben. 38-37, Central Valley leading it. You're following CIF Northern section basketball on CIFNorthern.tv, your home for high school sports in the Northern section.
Need a highlight video for your athlete working to earn that 4-year scholarship? Then you want to contact KBCSports.com. We can provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we give you your own recruiting page right on our website. No more mailing DVDs to colleges. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call us at 619-677-3246. Catch the best of the Northern section basketball on CIFNorthern.tv. You can watch a replay of today's game after each one concludes, plus check out game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Or order a DVD or Blu-ray disc of the game. We're your home for basketball in the Northern section, CIFNorthern.com.
.tv. So CIFNorthern.com will take you there as well. Central Valley with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter play. Sapin on the floor with Mancasola. Atwood still out there. Janelovich and Spaschek. We'll give you Gridley in just a moment. Atwood on the drive. Here's Spazchek. This could be a big three short.
He's got to take it inside.
Canada the rebound. Canada pushing. Canada's going to jump stop and kick it out. Callaway's going to set. Canada, Callaway, Medina, that's Aaron. Hattie, and this is a foul on Sapin. That's the 6th team foul, and also Scott on the floor for the Bulldogs.
So both teams going to be shooting from here on out. That could be big. Which team can make their free throws down the stretch?
For Sapin, that's just his first personal foul. .7:31 remaining in the game. Here's Canada. Corner three, short. Scott goes high, can't get the rebound. Janelovic pulls down the board. Janelovic has played a lot of unsung minutes here today.
Definitely.
Spazchek all the way, draws the third.
So that's what he's
foul
got to
on
do.
Scott.
It's frustrating when he's shooting threes, when he can get to the rim and get to the line whenever he wants.
That's a 9th team foul against Gridley as well, so it's going to be double bonus time the rest of the time for the Falcons. Spazchek, who had 8 points at the half, 10 after the third quarter, makes that 11 with the first free throw. And it's a 2-point lead for Central Valley. Second free throw, no good. Scott the rebound. Canada into the front court. Central Valley once again that 2-3 zone, but they're extending it out. High post, Medina 15-footer, no.
They get 4 guys crashing the board.
He sure did, and Atwood couldn't control it. .20 on the shot clock. 7:02 on the game clock.
Yeah, it should have been reset. The fan behind us is right. Did hit the rim.
Into the post, Scott. It's going to be off Central Valley. 14 on the shot clock. Yeah, that fan's correct. That's a sharp fan. Oh, Scott!
Crowd just waiting to explode, Jeff.
That brought down the house. Tie game.
You don't realize how big that can be. This is a big possession for the Falcons here. They want to answer that.
Spazchek jumper, no. Scott, the rebound, knocked away by Janelovic. Matt Scott, the junior.
Great Scott.
No doubt. That is a way to give your team a little bit of momentum.
Because that wasn't just like a fast break. That was in traffic. That's what made that impressive.
Oh, a turnover. Spazchek the other way.
Take it at him. There you go.
Oh, easy layup. Those cross-court passes against the zone are very difficult to execute well. 2-point Central Valley advantage.
But that's what you got to do on a fast break. Just go straight to the hole. I mean, if nothing else, you're going to get fouled.
Scott's turnaround 15-footer. No, Canada gets the rebound. He's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. That foul goes against Mancasola. That's his 4th.
Oh, wow.
Scott's going to get a break.
All sorts of drama lines here.
Alex Medina into the game at the line. Riker Canada for a 1-and-1. He's got 4 points in the game, none of them in the second half. First trip to the free throw line. Free throw no good.
Yeah.
Oh, Aaron Medina the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. Aaron Medina, who if he's 160 pounds soaking wet, I'd be shocked. Slides his way into in between 2 defenders, gets the rebound and goes to the line, and that foul's on Janelovic's 3rd. First free throw short. Boy, you're going to have to hit these down the stretch if you're Gridley.
Absolutely. Falcons too.
Everyone's shooting free throws the rest of the way. 1 out of 2. 1-point game. 5:50 left in this Division IV championship. Central Valley trying to defend their title. Spazchek 3, short. Oh, Sapin the rebound.
That's just not a good shot for him.
Sapin in traffic, in trouble, stripped of the basketball, jump ball tie-up, Gridley ball. Sapin did a great job on the rebound, Ben, but then got caught underneath. We got substitutions.
Oh, here we go. So we'll see if Matos, both guys with 4 fouls, Jeff, Matos and Fenn coming in. High drama, huh?
Yeah, no kidding. You got 2 players playing with 4 fouls.
Plus doesn't, and
for Gridley, and then one, Mancasola for Central Valley.
And these are top-line players, too. These are the catalysts of these teams.
Yeah, Emery Hattie went over to Mattis and said, use your head. So I think that was probably a reference to make sure you remember you're playing with 4 personals. No sense being too risky here.
Yeah, we might see Gridley go to a zone just to protect those 2 guys.
Well, Central Valley's been doing that for a little while now. This is Fenn outside, high post Scott. Scott on Janelevich, no. Rebound, Janelevich gets the ball, ends up on the floor, Sapin has it. Spaschek fouled, can't get the bucket, and that's Scott's 4th. So now 3 key players for Gridley have 4 personals, and there's 5:03 left. Scott will learn too, just a junior, instead of turning your body and going sideways,
go straight up. Yeah,
yep.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing, Jeff. That's funny you said that. Yeah, you can't take an angle at him.
Spaschek gets the first free throw. He's got 4 in the quarter. Scott's going to come out, Alex Medina in.
Saving Scott maybe for the last couple minutes.
2-point Central Valley lead. Spaschek hits both. And timeout is called by Central Valley. 5:03 left in the game. 43-40, Central Valley leading right here on CIF Northern.tv.
Stay tuned for the CIF Northern.tv postgame show, where Jeff and I will select a player of the game as we wrap up all the action from this ballgame. That's coming up following the game on CIF Northern.tv.
Well, Ben, as we look to it, you just made a comment a moment ago, which I thought was a pretty good one. Does Gridley go to his own here? They've got 3 players with
I think so.
4 personals.
Well, but they took out
Scott.
Yeah, they took out Scott. So yeah, definitely, you got to go to his own here. You can't afford to foul your guys out. And Falcons haven't exactly shot the lights out from downtown or anywhere from the perimeter. But their points in the second half have been in the paint, where they should have been the whole time.
Well, if you can get a hand up on the outside shots, if you're Gridley, then maybe. But, boy, with Mancasola and Spaschek's range, we'll see. Here's Medina on the drive, takes it all the way, and nice defense underneath. The wide body, Janelevich gets the rebound.
And that's what you're taught to do as a big fella. Get those elbows out, get everyone out of your way after you clear that rebound.
Here's Mancasola on the drive. He's going to be held by Hattie. Hattie's got fouls to work with. That's his first, but it is the team's 10th. And so Mancasola will be shooting 2, and he is 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Mancasola hits the first free throw. And the second one. Tonight, Central Valley 14 of 16 from the free throw line.
That'll win you a lot of games.
And they're up by 5. Biggest lead of the game for Central Valley. Medina is going to be fouled. Janelevich has 4. And to the line goes Alex Medina. And Medina makes the first one. Second free throw, also good. And what do we got?
90 feet away from the hoop, they called a hold.
Boy, Hattie gets the foul call, and now Mancasola back to the line.
When Hattie's been pressuring full court the whole time, eventually it's going to bite you in the butt.
Well, I think what ended up happening is Hattie's getting tired. I mean,
Yeah.
you're chasing Mancasola all over the place, and that's not a stationary guy. I mean, picture Richard Hamilton or Reggie Miller running around the floor all game long. I mean, you're going to wear yourself out. So I think Hattie is getting a little winded. Mancasola misses the first free throw. Second free throw is good, 1 out of 2. Four-point game, 4:27 to play. Medina along the baseline goes up and a charge. And taking that charge is McCarley, who's back in the game playing with 4 personal fouls of his own.
Gutsy, isn't it? That call could have gone either way. I thought it was a block from where I was standing. They don't have the restricted area in high school, right? So as long as you're there, you can be straight underneath the hoop.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Mancasola front court, 4:15 to play. Spazcheck, nice jump stop, and the key can't get the bucket to go. McCarley, another big play, he gets the offensive rebound.
Kick it out.
Spazcheck, not really thinking about a 3 too much, throws the ball away, and it's going to go to...
That's where you need the jump stop and pull up.
Yep, Central Valley keeps the ball, poked out of bounds by Gridley, 24 on the shot clock. .13 on the shot clock. Spazcheck with 10, looking for Mancasola with 8. Now with 5. Around a pick, big 3-point shot, it's going to be off. Nice rebound by Alex Medina. Hattie out high, Mattis. High post, Medina on the drive, takes it all the way, layup no, rebounded by Mancasola.
Got numbers.
And a blocking foul on Mattis, and that's his 5th. You could see him about to give up on the play, which he should have done, and then his competitive nature took over, and he tried to get the call, and no such luck. And Mancasola to the line for 2, and that is it for Kevin Mattis, who's going to finish the game with 3 points. 3:16 to play. Mancasola's first free throw rims out. So he's now 1 for his last 3. Substitution, Scott's going to come into the ball game. Oh, now we got some ice and a cup that got thrown on the floor. So now we got a timeout.
Yeah, ref's got to get there's still a huge chunk.
I'm not quite sure
get that
what
wiped up.
Timeout on the floor, and don't know where that came from. It came from the crowd behind us to our right. There's no place for that in this game, I'll tell you that much.
This isn't the Palace of Auburn Hills after all.
3:16 to play, 46-42. Tensions running high here at Acker Gym. The first time these two teams have met each other this season. And last year, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Central Valley beat Orland to win the title 52-49. Well, this year Gridley took out the #1 seed Orland squad 63-59 in the semifinals. So we had an upset there. Then Central Valley, the defending champion, beat #2 Corning 40-36. So both teams winning by 4 points. What do we have here? A 4-point game,
right.
46-42. So not surprising.
Uh-oh, now we got the tournament director here.
And we've got a timeout as someone threw a cup of ice and maybe a little bit of Coke out there on the floor.
They know the general area where it was thrown. Hard to pinpoint unless somebody actually saw someone do it.
It's not usual to see this kind of thing happen in a high school game. But with a tight ball game and tensions high, apparently it got the better of one of the members of the crowd. And so we've got a timeout on the floor, an official's timeout, and as some of the staff here at Chico State are cleaning things up. Well, meanwhile, how does this impact the players? You've got Mancasol at the free throw line where he just missed one. He's about to take his second.
If anything, it affects him because now he might tense up a little bit.
Well, perhaps. Scott was checking into the ball game when there was
He's in there.
that delay. And meanwhile, the staff here, the staff from the northern section is also handling it, the tournament director and staff members from the northern section. So we're waiting. I don't know if the officials are then waiting for someone to get ejected from the facility before they continue the game.
I've never seen anything like this.
No, I would not. I mean, and now we've got the commissioner for the northern section going over to the Gridley coaching staff. That's Liz Kyle, and asking for one of the administrators from Gridley High School. I don't know if this is the principal or one of the assistant principals on staff, or.
She doesn't look happy.
No, she does not. Well, no. I mean, this is.
Yeah, I know.
You want your school to be well represented, and there's a whole section in the program as Gridley's going to the bench to talk
it wasn't
things
like
over.
there was a questionable call. I mean, really.
No, but there's a whole section in parents and fans, and I'll read it. In order for sport to serve a purpose in the educational system, students must obtain positive educational benefits from athletics such as responsibility, self-discipline, sportsmanship, teamwork, work ethic, integrity, and personal sacrifice for the good of others. So they talk about what you can do, respect the decisions made by contest officials, be an exemplary role model by positively supporting teams in every manner possible, including the content of cheers and signs, respect the fans, coaches, and participants from opposing schools, and that having a ticket is a privilege to observe a contest and support high school activities, not a license to verbally assault others or be obnoxious. So it's in the front page of the program. There are multiple mentions of it over the course of the game.
Well, not like you need to read some on the program to know that you can't throw stuff on the
No, exactly.
floor.
That's true. But if you were wondering if that was appropriate behavior, your
coach is now using this as a free timeout. Why not?
Yeah, well, both coaches. So 3:16 remaining in the basketball game, 46-42. Central Valley with the lead. They got one more free throw coming from Carlos Mancasola, who today is 7 of 9 from the free throw line. His team is 15 of 19. Meanwhile, on the other side, the Bulldogs have taken 19 free throws. They have made 14. So free throw shooting has not been at issue.
14
here
of
in this
19.
game.
Not bad, not good.
And the delay continues here at Acker Gymnasium. Folks, we got more games coming your way in the northern section tomorrow. We start tomorrow morning. Join us on CIF Northern.tv for 6 more games. It will conclude the basketball season within the northern section before we turn our attention to state playoffs. Those games at the regional finals level will be on kbcsports.com, so you'll be able to catch all the regional championships on kbcsports.com, plus the state finals. The regional championships taking place in the southern part of the state and the northern part of the state on Saturday, March 17th. Then the state championships March 23rd and 24th from Power Balance Pavilion in Sacramento, California. But we've got wall-to-wall coverage around the state of California. Section championships taking place all weekend long on the Play On Sports Network. You can follow all the action on youtube.com/playoonnetwork, or you can go to CIF Northern.tv, CIF Northcoast.tv, CIF San Diego.tv, CIF Central Coast.tv, sensing a trend here, folks, CIF Central.tv, and CIF SacJoaquin.tv. We've got 66 events we're covering this weekend on the Play on Sports Network here in California. 56 basketball games and 10 soccer games from down the southern part of the state. So
I'm not sure why they can't start the game and let the administration figure out who did it. I mean, no reason to delay the game.
Well, now I guess they're trying to get it all sorted out, and we've got police officers over here as well.
Oh, wow.
So, folks, we've got a lot of coverage for you, and
they're just going to throw out that whole section.
I think so.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
If nobody wants to cop to it, then you're all gone, right?
Folks, we can't provide you much more high school coverage than we're doing this weekend. So I invite you to check out all the different opportunities. And if you're just a basketball fan, you can go ahead and follow all that action again on youtube.com/playonnetwork, or one of the many CIF sites statewide. Well, now we'll see. The players have been standing around a while. Our delay is going on here upwards of 10 to 15 minutes. Yep, coming up on 10 minutes. So I've been informed by Thomas Conroy, our producer for today's game.
That's some good producing.
Yes, he is. He's on top of that. So, you know, you wonder how it'll affect the players because guys have gotten a little bit cold.
I think if anything, it's going to affect waiting 10 minutes in between free throws.
Well, Mancasola has got one more free throw to attempt. Trying to make this a 5-point game with 3:16 remaining. 46-42 our score. Free throw, good. It didn't affect him in the slightest.
No, Gridley needs a bucket here.
Canada on the floor.
And
he carried it over. Medina, Fenn, Hattie, and Scott. Meanwhile, Atwood, Sapin, Mancasola, McCarley, both of them are playing with 4 personal fouls each, and Spaschek. 47-42, 3:05 to play. We'll see if this impacts Gridley more. Everyone was kind of in a rhythm, and now a quick turnover. Spaschek backs it out, 20 on the shot clock. Back out to Sapin. Sapin on the drive. He's going to pull up from 15. No good. Rebound, McCarley.
Big rebound.
And then he's fouled. McCarley's taken a charge and grabbed 2 big offensive rebounds since he's come back out on the floor playing with 4 personals.
He's a janitor. Just mopping up down there.
That foul on Riker Canada, his 3rd. And nobody boxed him out. And that's the kind of thing. There's been a few times tonight where Gridley has been relaxed to the basketball. First free throw no good by McCarley. His first trip to the free throw line. He's got 2 points in the game. Nobody put a body on McCarley. They just went at the ball. And if you do that, the other player can get in there and make a play. He banks in the second one. How about that? .238 to play. 2-possession game. Medina is going to drive. He's stripped by Spaschek, and it's all Central Valley right now on a 3-on-1. (50-42).
Still time, but Gridley needs a bucket.
They do. They need to get a shot off.
Yeah,
Here's Fenn.
Hard to get one without that.
Scott the follow. No, we got a charge.
Look who it is.
McCarley. And Fenn is done. And Callaway is in. .212 to play. Boy, McCarley is playing big right now. 2 offensive boards, 2 charges taken, and a point in the last couple of minutes. Spaschek front court, and he's going to be fouled by Callaway.
Might be getting away from the team in yellow a little bit, Gridley.
This is going to be the 23rd and 24th free throws that Central Valley has taken.
That's a lot for a high school game.
First free throw by Spazchuk is good, and this one is getting away from Gridley. Now 19 of 25 from the free throw line are the Central Valley Falcons, and they're a minute 55 away from defending their title, and they're up 10. Hard to believe this was just a 2-point game a few minutes ago. Canada, deep three, no. Spazchuk into the front court. Spazchuk on the drive, and burning clock time. That's what it is for the Falcons. And the foul on Hattie. Hattie's third, Mancasola to the line. Free throws 25 and 26 coming up here. Timeout called by Central Valley. We'll take a quick timeout as well here on CIF Northern.tv. A minute 34 to play, and Central Valley up by 10 here in the Division IV Championship.
Remember, you can watch highlights or a replay of today's game in our on-demand section, and you can also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right here on CIF Northern.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime, brought to you only by CIF Northern.tv. Looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community? Then you want to advertise on CIF Northern.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246.
Well, Ben, I'm going to take you back for just a minute, a little bit earlier in the game when Matt Scott slashed through the lane, dunked a ball home to tie the game at 39.
Problem is,
Gridley.
on the next possession, he picked up his fourth foul.
That's right.
So it was kind of a moot point. I mean,
well, and then after that, Gridley wasn't able to capitalize. Central Valley went up 41-39. Since that dunk, it has been a 13-3 run.
Yeah, you thought maybe it'd catapult
the other way. Yep, but Gridley wasn't able to get another point off that and take the lead. They were just able to tie it, and then that long delay seemed to have impacted Gridley more than it has Central Valley.
Yeah, they haven't scored since that cup incident.
Mancasola shot short. One out of two. 20 for 26 from the free throw line tonight, Central Valley. And now here's a steal, and here's Mancasola for the layup. And then Mancasola almost gets a steal.
Another one.
That kid's all over the place right now. 13-point advantage for Central Valley. They have run away with it here in the final couple of minutes. A minute 15 to go. Medina. The drive, the bucket, and he's going to the line. Medina, if he makes this free throw, it'll be the third time he has done this, where he's gotten fouled and gone to the free throw line. Chanelovich is going to come in, and a great hand from the Central Valley fans for Randy McCarley, who just played some big minutes here in the fourth quarter with 4 personal fouls, took 2 charges. Medina's free throw is short. Rebound Atwood. Canada is going to foul Mancasola. That's the 4th on Canada.
Crowd starting to head for the exit.
55-44, 54.4 seconds remaining. And I'm running out of space on my score sheet for all these free throws by Central Valley and Mancasola in particular. Free throw is good.
When you wonder how long they're going to keep fouling.
Well, with a 13-point advantage.
Under a minute, you would think that they would at some point just let it run out.
Unless Gridley just starts blasting some threes. Here is Hattie. No good. Scott the rebound. He'll put up the follow and hit it. And a timeout called by Gridley. Down 11 with 41.8 seconds remaining. Interesting day's worth of basketball here in the northern section, Ben. Yeah, we have
for
Westwood swept in boys and girls Division 6, and then in our previous game,
that was a really enjoyable one.
Yeah, it was a tight ball game. Anderson came back, almost came back all the way, but West Valley was able to hang on to win. And folks, hopefully that's just a precursor of some of the basketball we're going to see tomorrow in the northern section here on CIF Northern.tv. As we will have the Division 5 girls game at 11 a.m., Division 5 boys to follow. Hamilton Portola the first game, Liberty Durham the second. At Division 3 at 2:30, Paradise and Oroville. Division 3 boys, Enterprise and Foothill. And then Division 2 girls at 6 p.m., Pleasant Valley Chico. Division 2 boys, 7:45 p.m., Chico and Shasta. As Atwood is going to be fouled. Atwood not in the score sheet, and he's got 2 free throws and a chance to get in the book. That foul went against Aaron Medina, his third. Atwood hits the free throw. 58-46. 23 points of the 58 from the free throw line for the Falcons. Amazing. 12-point game. And there's a steal. Mancasola, he knocked it away, couldn't come up with the ball. Canada in the front court. And there's a long leak out. Mancasola wide open. And he'll hit the layup. And we got a foul. Callaway in the backcourt. Mancasola to the line, and Callaway his second. It's getting a little chippy out there on the floor with 16 seconds left.
It's like a Detroit-Boston game in the 80s.
You think Bill Lane Bear would be impressed?
Or maybe remember those Knicks Heat battles?
That's right.
Alonzo Mourning and Patrick Ewing.
And Jeff Van Gundy hanging on to somebody's leg.
Right, Anthony Mason.
Mancasola hits the first free throw.
It's got to be close to like 15 attempts by now.
Oh, at least. Second free throw. He's had 12 this quarter.
That's Kobe-esque.
17 in the second half to go with 2 in the first half. Long three, Hattie, no. And a whistle. And it must have hit the wire above the basket. Folks, stay tuned for the CIF Northern.tv post-game show where we'll have an interview with our player of the game after the awards ceremony from the 2-time defending champion Central Valley Falcons. They win it 62-46 over the Gridley Bulldogs. Congratulations to Coach Kevin Strohmeyer and his staff and players as they have won for the second year in a row. This time they defeat the number 4 seed 62-46. Stay tuned for the CIF Northern.tv post-game show. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll have an interview with our player of the game from the victorious Falcons. Back with more in just a few moments.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lift violation call. Winner. It's an over the net call. Oh my goodness. Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh baby! Gridley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a hand off to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wool. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller he stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines, and he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown, broke a tackle, and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes a snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
And reasonably so. He's been doing a good job of leading this offense. Looking for his first touchdown pass of the season for Ray Hudson. And Ray Hudson gets both feet inside the end zone. Touchdown Foothill.
Like you said earlier, 6'2" body frame, and can probably, what we just saw there was getting Randy Moss, was what we call getting Moss. Clearly just leaped over the defender there, landed both feet in bounds.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last minute.
Bullard trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer!
Ball game.
25-19. Foothill wins it 3 games to 1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ball game.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft, the freshman running back for Bishops, is able to take it in. And that was a determined run there, Andy, by.
So 1st and 10. Brandon Lewis in the shotgun. Has time to throw. And he'll fire, and he has a mad diving catch. Did he hold on to it? He did. What a catch from Kendall Keys. And that may be the KBC Sports Player of the Week.
What a catch he laid himself out there, and a great throw, as you said. Read it nicely, did Lewis, and really caught his receiver on the go, and just kind of put it out there right on the outstretch of his fingertips. He laid out, and he made it.
He might be called upon to make a crucial kick. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain on the receiver screen. And Paulson fires across the right seam for Jack Finney, who makes a catch. Stiffs arms the defender at the 50 and is finally brought down at the Amador Valley 45-yard line. Flags flying late on the play. For it. 4th and 3. They figure 3 is easier to get than the field goal at this point. And it's Paulson looking for Finney. Right seam, touchdown. Jack Finney
makes the catch, bounces off a defender. A 23-yard pass and catch from Paulson to Finney, and the Foothill Falcons are back out in front.
They certainly are. Finney lining up at tight end. I had a feeling that Paulson was going to look right side there as Chase Miller was lined up, receiver far side, but instead it was Finney straight to the post, and Paulson picks him out in stride again. The third catch on the drive for Finney.
Going to give it to Tyree on an exchange against the zone, do a little three-man weave. This is Tyrell back with it. Tyrell's going to go lob backdoor. Tyree Robinson with a flush.
Now that was nice. Very nice design play.
Uwaba back there. Bogart takes a snap. He's going to run the play. He's going to throw. He's got a man open at the 10. It's underthrown. It's incomplete. No, or is it caught? It is a catch. Wow, juggling catch inside the 5-yard line. Moliga. Was that Moliga pulling that one in? It is Moliga. Boy, that ball was deflected by one of the Falcons, and then Moliga, he lands on the ground and pulls it in. What a catch.
Set up with 3 men in the backfield, back to the wing. This time inside counter to Telefaro. No, they're going to throw this one. He's got a man open. And what a catch! What a grab by tight end Joe Gigantino. He must have bobbled that ball 4 times in the air, and he was actually tipped by the defender and had the presence of mind to keep his concentration and make the grab. Unbelievable catch. And the ball at the 29-yard line of the Eagles, and you can see the defense, they're still bewildered. How did he come up with that grab?
Unfazed, even with 2 defenders around him and 4 big. That's so unconventional for a guy to handle the ball so well. January with a one-hand jam.
He was not going to be denied.
Jeff Kurtz here on CIF Northern.tv in the post-game show with our player of the game, Carlos Mancasola of the Victoria Central Valley Falcons. We're the first one who's been able to slow this. You've been moving the entire time, and now he's standing still, folks. This is an anomaly right now. But congratulations on the win. Back-to-back championships. When you guys were starting the season, did you, obviously that's a goal that you had to repeat as champions, but did you picture the path going the way it did where you guys got to this point and won again?
No, we pictured it that we'd be undefeated coming into this game, and we didn't expect to lose one time. But things happen, and you just kind of adjust, and we did. And we're a tough team, and we stayed focused all year, and so we pulled it out.
I want to talk about that, staying focused, because there were points in the game we had a long delay where there was a cup thrown onto the court. There were some other times where it would have been easy to lose focus. But it seemed like in those moments, even after the long delay, you stepped up, hit a free throw, and then guys seemed to play better as opposed to the cooling off. Is that a trend that you guys exhibited all year?
Not all year long. We haven't really had anything like that that's really test our focus like tonight did. But we have a lot of returners back that were on the section championship team last year. So we knew what it took, and we were ready for anything. And so when that did happen, we just knew we had to stay focused and do what needed to be done.
What was the game plan in this game? Because you were getting shadowed everywhere you went, and it looked like you didn't try to force anything. Was that by design? Did you just want to let the game come to you?
We weren't prepared for what they decided to run defensively at us, but we were smart, and I knew that I just had to trust my teammates out there and know that they were going to do the right thing, which they did, and like I said, just keep focused.
Carlos Mancasola, our CIF Northern.tv player of the game. It's difficult to repeat. And you stated our goal was to be undefeated when we got here, and you came in with a 19-8 record, so 8 losses. But yet, the section championship, obviously the main goal. But when you're looking at repeating, teams are gunning for you. And it seemed like Gridley was as well. Was that your team's experience all year long, that you guys had an X on your back with everyone you faced?
Definitely. With me and Christian, everybody knew who we were. They knew what we did offensively and defensively, and they were preparing for us from day one. You could just tell. But, there's nothing you can do about that. Just try to be better and try to battle through it.
And what was the key to this game in your mind? What turned it in your team's favor?
I don't know. That's a tough one. Probably our defensive mindset in the second half. We really just decided that we were going to shut them down and, be physical and not let them have any easy buckets.
Well, and Randy McCarley in particular coming in with 4 personal fouls, takes 2 charges, grabs 2 offensive rebounds, and gets a point in about 2.5 minutes, and then comes out of the game. And that really seemed to flip it to your team's side.
That kid's an animal. He just has a nose for the ball, and he's the toughest kid on our team. And I knew he was going to make plays like that, even with 4 fouls. He's an animal. That's not going to hold him back. He's going to still make plays.
Carlos, how are you guys going to celebrate this win? You've had all year to think about getting to this game and winning it. Had you planned for the aftermath?
No, we did not plan for it, but we'll figure out something to do, that's for sure.
Well, Carlos Mancasola, our CIF Northern.TV player of the game, 31 of his team's 62 points, most of that coming from the free throw line. Your winners, back-to-back champions, Central Valley Falcons. We'll be back, wrapping up here on the postgame show in just a few moments. Please stay with us.
.316 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from Dion.
He took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
holy cow!
Can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes.
Jeff Kurtz, rejoined by my broadcast partner Ben Schneider here on the CIF Northern.TV post-game show, where we saw 4 winners today. Westwood High School wins boys and girls Division 6. Then West Valley takes girls Division 4. Central Valley takes boys Division 4. An exciting evening of basketball, evening of basketball, and more on the way tomorrow. Ben, we got 6 more games tomorrow, starting at 11 o'clock.
I can't wait. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. A little disappointed on how that last game ended. All the free throws, the incident in the crowd, the delay, a little chippy. Because otherwise it was a great, the first, 12, 15 quarters were just magnificent basketball. It kind of hate to see it end on a little bit of a sour note, but otherwise, a great day of basketball.
Yeah, and Central Valley was able to take that delay and turn it into a breakaway lead. They went up by 10 and ended up winning the ball game by double digits. So, folks, that's going to wrap it up here from Chico State today. But again, join us on CIF Northern.TV tomorrow. We'll be back at it at 11 o'clock. So early morning, grab a bagel, grab your orange juice, follow the action on the internet, folks. We are on the Play On Network, youtube.com/Play On Network, or CIF Northern.TV. Your home for high school sports in the Northern section. We'll see you tomorrow, folks. Good night.
Good night. See you tomorrow.